Greetings everyone, I am Lotus and for this Let's Play we are going to tackle Chronomaster for the PC. I don't have a physical copy, but I was able to play it on GOG. This is a Patreon request, and so a viewer's choice. This was selected by Dragon Chi. And what is this game? Well, it's an old-school point-and-click adventure, heavily sci-fi. You see, we play as a character who is very knowledgeable about pocket universes. And we are contacted by a government because a criminal has been running around and stopping time in multiple pocket universes. We need to not only investigate this and try to fix them, but also catch the criminal if we can. So we are going to be hopping not just planets, but universes, worlds within worlds, and we're going to try to see who is doing this and for who knows what reason. All that plus a star-studded cast is going to make for quite an entertaining time. Let's go crazy.
Look at this. The pinnacle of entertainment software. You have my attention. Dreamforge Entertainment? No! Dedicated to the memory of Roger Zelazny? You have my attention. What? Roger Zelazny was involved with this? Ron Perlman, Brent Spiner, Lolita Davidovich. Oh my god. Alright, alright. I am liking this 3D art. And I am liking this music. Nice. Less nice.
Milo, listen to your grandma. I want you to come with me right now. We can't wait for your parents. This is happening everywhere. Pirates. Looks like several bands, maybe more. They won't leave witnesses.
Oh my god.
I fought their kind, Milo. They'll loot the planet and burn it. We've got to get underground. Never forget what you've seen, Milo. You owe it to everyone who's time.
Damn. 50 years later. Stock door opening sound. Yeah, Chronomaster. Take that, title. This is some opening sequence. Oh, listen to this. Ooh, that's nice. This is great. Zelazny bio. Roger Zelazny was a genius, a very prolific author. He's one of the authors that George R.R. Martin said was a big deal to him. He wrote The Chronicles of Amber, Lord of Light, Eye of Cat, Mad Wand. There's a bunch of stuff he wrote, but I particularly enjoy Lord of Light and the various Amber books. There's 10 of them. Amazing. Look at that. The impact that he had on science fiction and fantasy was considerable. During his career, he won 6 Hugos, 3 Nebulas, most of the other major awards in the field. Several of his novels and short stories are considered landmarks, including Lord of Light. I haven't read Creatures of Light and Darkness, Home is the Hangman, Rose for the Ecclesiast. The 10-volume Chronicles of Amber, is regarded as a classic fantasy series and has been adapted for comics, role-playing, early computer game. Damnation Alley was made into a rather weak movie, and his novella, The Last Defender of Camelot, was adapted by George R.R. Martin as an episode of the new Twilight Zone. Damn! And this game, I mean, it just looks like it's from the 90s or 2000s, and George R.R. Martin was getting started on his Game of Thrones series, his A Song of Ice and Fire series, in the 90s. One of the works published, Wilderness, written with Gerald Houseman, took him outside of sci-fi into the real field of historical fiction. He was a poet, 3 published books, myriad scattered poems. Writing novels is how he made his living, but he preferred the short story, 4 volumes of them. Despite his evident talent as a writer, he had various jobs: master's degree in English, Ohio National Guard, taught freshman comp, worked for the Social Security Administration. Wow. Okay, yeah, just props for being an awesome writer. Good father, patience with new writers became legendary. This is a big deal. Even the cancer that finally ended his life could not blunt Roger's enthusiasm for growing and changing. During that final year when I lived with him, he tried role-playing games, sampled Japanese anime, learned to cook, edited several anthologies, continued his own writing, and found ample time to be a sweet and considerate companion. Repeatedly over the past year, he marveled how well I had gotten to know him. From that position close to his life and his heart, I feel safe in reassuring those who admired him and enjoyed his work that he was happy and vividly alive throughout his final days. That really is nice. I'm very curious as to, how this is going to work out for the computer game. So, view intro, I mean, we've seen that. Quit to DOS. When do you think this game came out? So let's go ahead, start a new game. This music is so sick.
Hey, Sugar Pop. Message incoming from the Terran Regional Representative.
Tell the representative that I'm retired. The last thing I want to do is deal with a stuffed shirt. And, don't call me Sugar Pop.
Right. Oh, wise and powerful maker of universes. Listen, this call is coded emergency. Maybe we shouldn't just put her off. The trouble with stuffed shirts is that when they blow up, they make a terrible mess.
Put the representative through.
I'm just not in the mood.
I know you are retired, but we need you to deal with a very sensitive, very secret matter.
Why bother me? Surely you have people on your own staff who can deal with this, whatever it is.
You are the ranking human specialist in both terraforming and the creation of pocket universes. You are the only person who may be able to solve a problem that could, without exaggeration, threaten the continued existence of hundreds of thousands of sentient beings.
Please, continue.
Within the last half-year, 2 privately owned pocket universes, Urbs and Orans, have been shut down. Time, effectively, has ceased to function within them. We need you to restart the universes and find out who is responsible for these atrocities. Although you will be working for the old Terran government, we prefer not to admit to interfering with private universes. You would be on your own.
That's a pretty tall order. You realize that the key for each pocket universe is a carefully hidden secret known only to the universe's designer.
We do know. That's why we need the best. Are you saying that you cannot do what someone else already has? If it is any comfort, there will be a large fee.
Trying to get my goat, lady? Fee doesn't matter. Not much, at least. I'll admit, I'm interested in this from a professional point of view. Is there anything you can tell me to get me started?
Our research shows that the designer of Urbs is named Charlie Bell. We have a contact number. You may wish to call him and see if he can give you a clue to the key of Urbs. We can supply you with the coordinates for Urbs and Orans. Beyond that, you're on your own.
Yeah, I haven't seen Charlie in centuries. Yeah, maybe I'll check with him.
Remember, you will need a supply of bottled time to function in stasis.
I do know my job. I have some on board. Can I, draw on your account for supplies to get started?
Within reason. Does this mean you're on the job?
Write up a contract. And, though I may be doing this because I want to know who's good enough to turn off universes, don't forget the zeros in the paycheck.
Thank you, Mr. Corda. Contract will be forwarded.
She's gone, Sugar Bob.
Don't call me that.
I really enjoy this performance. This is Ron Perlman, but he doesn't sound like... I mean, it sounds like his voice, but this is not how I'm used to him performing, where he's just jaded and bored. And I don't mean him, I mean the character. It's like, yeah, I'll do the job again. It's fantastic. Yeah, I'll contact Charlie Bell.
Corda? Renee Corda? It's been ages. How have you been?
Pretty well, all things considered. Been living quiet since I retired, but now I'm onto something rather fascinating. Picked up an odd bit of work. It has to do with a couple of pocket universes that have been put into stasis without the owner's authorization. You designed one of them. A place called Urbs.
Yeah, I designed Urbs. Can't tell you who for, though. Professional ethics, right, old buddy?
Did anyone come to talk to you about your work, say, within the last year?
No, no one. And even if anyone did, I wouldn't say a thing. I remember the terms of my contract and the ethics of my profession.
Easy, man. I'm not trying to get you barred from the union. Listen, is there anything at all you can tell me that might help?
Well, since you're dealing with a universe in stasis, you're going to need bottled time. Brush up on its limitations. There are some tricky aspects, especially if the universe was fully functional when it was thrown into stasis.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll do that. One more thing.
Thanks.
The other universe that's been turned off is called Orans. You know anything about it?
Actually, I do. The designer was an alien named Nizam Rocktar. Do you know her?
No. Can you tell me anything about it?
Not much. She's good at what she does. A bit vain, I've heard, but then aren't we all?
Thanks, Charlie. I'll let you know how it turns out. Jester, my sweet. See if you can find me a contact number for an alien named Nizam Rocktar.
I'm on it. Hey, do you really think I'm sweet?
Yeah, I gotta say, I enjoy the "us" he throws into his lines. Can you, give me a number for... Alright, so let's go ahead and contact Nizam Rocktar. Also, that line about her being a bit vain, that actually matters.
Yes, what do you want? I'm a busy artiste. Universe is await my awakening touch.
Great. So you see where we're going here. This is my only option, so this is easy.
Honorable Nizam Rocktar. I am Renee Corda. Charlie Bell suggested that I call you.
Renee Corda, I have heard of you. Before you retired, you set some jewels in the heavens. But why does Charlie Bell wish you to trouble me? I have nothing in common with him beyond our mutual profession.
I am researching a difficult situation. 2 universes, Urbs and Urbs, have been put into unauthorized stasis. Charlie says you designed Urbs. Anything you can tell me may help to reactivate the universe and find the criminal responsible.
Truly, I would not deny one of my children, but Orange is in the care of her new owner. I have nothing to say about my desert child.
So here's where things can branch a little bit. I'm going to go for probably the optimal option here. If she's vain, let's flatter.
Honorable Rocktar, you were too kind when you spoke of my poor works as jewels. Compared to the beauties of your universes, they are poor rough stones. I would enjoy knowing more about your works for purely aesthetic reasons.
Desert design is difficult. There is an art to the subtle arrangement of sand, rock, and plant life. It is a minimalistic art rather than the flashy, overblown styles of other terrains.
I am certain. Your control at hearing that Orange has been shut down is admirable. You must be horrified.
I am not happy. God's pockets paid me well for the job. Even though some of the design specifications were peculiar, the work is up to my high standards.
God's pockets. This God's Pockets must be an aesthetically sophisticated organization to have chosen both you and a desert world. Do you know how I might get in touch with them?
No, they ordered Orange, paid me well, and then vanished. I believe that Clea Terrific was hired to do 5 other universes.
Those must not have needed your unique touch. It must be difficult to hide a world key for a desert universe. You would lack the expanses of water or dense forests so many used to conceal such a sensitive item.
For some, perhaps, but for me it is a matter of art. I believe in placing the key in a place that, while difficult to penetrate, is in harmony with the greater purpose of the universe design.
So for Orange, you would place it in a pile of sand.
Orange is indebted both to the desert and to the Arabian Nights. I have set the key within... Oh, but that would be giving away too much. You have a resonance tracer and a direction finder, do you not?
So you intend to make me work for my pay, do you?
Locating the key shall be easy enough with those devices and your legendary skills.
Perhaps it will be. Thank you for this opportunity to speak with you about your art. I leave your company enriched. Farewell.
Laying it on a bit thick
I've
there.
already looked up the contact number for Clea Terrific, Corticute.
You were eavesdropping?
I live to serve you, O great and mighty creator of universes.
You serve well, Jester. Just don't eavesdrop. Now, connect me to Clea Terrific.
Okay. Next step, right?
Hello, this is Renee Corda. May I speak with Clea Terrific?
I regret to inform you that Clea Terrific is no longer alive. I am in charge of her estate.
Okay, well, great, obviously.
I'm very sorry to hear of her death. I am researching some of her projects, specifically universes she may have designed for an organization called God's Pockets.
I am sorry, but that is confidential information. Even though Clea Terrific is no longer alive, I am still bound by the ethics of her profession.
I knew I was going to regret helping draft those rules a few centuries back.
That's pretty good. So, reason or bluff? For this one, I'm going to go with reason.
Sir, I am not in a position to divulge full details, but I need to know whatever I can about Clea Terrific's work in order to save the lives of hundreds of thousands of sentient beings.
Certainly, if you feel the need to keep confidential information for your employers, then you should understand my need to keep confidential information for my client.
Oh, I do, sir. While I cannot divulge particulars, I can tell you the Terran regional government will be grateful for any information you may give. Grateful enough that they would rule favorably if a question of confidentiality is raised.
Well, I suppose it is not violating confidentiality to confirm that Clea Terrifitt did design 5 universes for God's pockets.
5 universes. Are you certain?
Yes, they were listed in the files as Fortuna, Jungen, Cabal, Verdry, and Dice.
Anything else about them listed in those files?
No. In fact, the files themselves were destroyed in a massive fire shortly before Clea's death. She never spoke to me about the jobs. Once, when I asked her about them, she said that she was afraid that she had learned too much about God's pockets in the course of designing the universes.
I see. Well, thank you very much for your help.
Okay, that's a bunch of information to get in the very beginning. Now I'll need to see how I actually... There we go. If I hold the mouse as far to the right as possible, I can turn right. As far to the left as possible, I can turn left. Doesn't appear to be anything up top or at the bottom. So I guess I'll go right. Yeah, I was hoping we would have that, the 3D pivot. Look at these graphics! Wow. What is this stuff? A CD? I don't know where to begin. A scroll? Okay. 17349.78 Universal Standard Time. A mystery. Someone is shutting down pocket universes, and by definition, that someone is special. Only a handful of beings, human or otherwise, have that kind of technical skill. The Terran regional representative wants me to solve it. I told her I was retired. I tried to act annoyed. Truth is, I'd spent my entire savings to get in on this one. Who could it be, and why? I have a choice of 2 places to start, Urbs and Orans. Both have been put into stasis by this remarkable terrorist. So I guess this is your journal. Personnel file. The people I've talked to. This is awesome. Inventory. Urbs and Orans. Nothing acquired yet. That's awesome, though. I can keep track of all this. Okay. Ship class. Morning Star. Manufacturer. Duracast Super Hulls. Lifetime lease agreement. Lloyds and Hargrove. Interstellar 876P23MN. Authorized ship's captain. Rene Corda. Loads of numbers. I don't even know what that is. Alright, how do I get out? Click off? Just go away? Yeah, just go away. I'm gonna keep turning. Urbs. Solar system consisting of 4 planets and an asteroid belt orbiting a yellow sun. One industrialized world, also known as Urbs, is inhabited by a militaristic society. Science and natural laws coincide with those of Universe Prime. Orans. Solar system consisting of a binary sun orbited by a large semi-desert planet, a gas giant, and a small Earth-like world. The physics of this universe have been altered to allow for magic in the style of the Arabian Nights. Oh, baby! I'm going to start with Urbs. Okay, Urbs. Sculpture Garden. Magnetic North at Center. City of Ground Zero. Fort. Okay, just generally speaking. Completely urbanized world, low population, industry maintained by human constructs, simulacrums. They are also used in recreations of famous battles and historical events. Guess we're going to the Sculpture Garden. I didn't quite click everything to make this clear, but there are multiple landing zones. Would you look at all this?
Sugar Pop, remember, the resonance tracer goes on magnetic north, dead on. I packed it with your thing. It'll help you find the world key. Boss, magnetic north is right where that, big scary-looking statue is standing.
Okay. Walk to the statue. I guess that's about it. I could turn left, I could turn right. I could go back. I don't know if going back means actually leaving. I do see like a little HUD up here. Look at, talk to, push and pull, screwdriver, hammer, force rod. Not interested in that right now. Oh my god. I don't know what this stuff is.
Nearby.
Help me. Use PDA on. I'm sorry. Oh my god. Can I like? Thank you. Talk to the statue.
Welcome to the Garden of Honor.
Now, what's interesting about this game is that there are actually multiple ways of solving puzzles that can have little effects on how you might do other puzzles later in the game. This is one option that I'm choosing. You might not want to necessarily talk to the statue, but I am doing that. Great.
You awaken. How fortunate. Are you able to move?
In the days of the great conflict, the heroes of the fort held fast. Under Dieter's command, they stood unyielding. Obedient to orders, loyal to the homeland, they defended the holy soil of Urbs with their lives.
Reason, bluff, and intimidate. Well, I'm gonna reason.
Most enlightening, though I am not here for the tour. Could you please move from that spot? I need to set up some equipment there.
Who are you to ask this of me? I shall not leave my post for one such as you. Here I honor the heroes of the fort. To aid them in their struggle would bring glory without bounds.
I see. So you can move if you wish, just a question of the right approach. Wait here, and I'll see what can be done.
Yeah, see, that's interesting. So there's a way to make this work. Okay, so at this point, look at... There's the statue, sure. I think I'm going to want to move around, though. Where's just the walk function? There it is. I can actually move freely on here. Walk to... What if I turn? I guess it's not turning. I'm third person now. Interesting. So I'm just around the place. There doesn't appear to be anything to look at that is highlighted. I'll go back to walking, I suppose. Maybe I'll just go back. Further left?
This is a peaceful place.
I really can't click this stuff, huh? Well, can I go back? See, this is the disadvantage of navigating like this. Like, how do I leave? Okay. What if I go down? Or does that actually take me out? No, it takes me out. I didn't want that. I will go back. I'm going back. Sculpture Garden. We're doing it. Oh, it just snaps me back in. That's great. So I can walk to the statue, yeah, but I'm looking for other... Maybe it's just... Maybe I can't interact with them, but I can notice. There's like a man here. There's like a Maui statue. Other things like that. I don't know what else there is to check out. This might just be it for... I could keep going right? Well, there's a flagpole. Look at the flagpole. There's a flagpole without a flag. Okay.
This is a peaceful place.
Alright, alright. I think I've had enough. So, I will navigate again. So there's the sculpture garden, but if I click again, doesn't do anything? Do these do anything? That's just Orans. Oh, okay, this is the list I could click from here. So City of Ground Zero? Sure. Let's land there. Well, yeah. Okay. City of Ground Zero, let's do it. Oh, hello. Walk to... Oh, that's push and pull. Is there just a take? Use... Take. So take the rag. I now have the rag.
I can't take that. I can't take that.
I could take the crowbar. I now have the crowbar. Cool. Also, is it possible... Where is a save... Computer? Yeah, save game. Let's do that. Game 1, if I'm allowed to... Okay. There. So return to menu, load game. Yeah, we're in. Alright, cool. So there's something that I want to show you here. Let's get rid of the HUD for a second. Am I allowed through that bridge? I don't know if that counts. No, it does. So there's a jumper. Now, there's an important thing about this. You may have noticed a little sort of circle ellipsis around me. It's allowing me to be able to have my own moving time, so I'm not frozen here as well. Everything is frozen around me unless I'm right next to it. So here's a jumper, right?
That is of no interest to me. That is of...
The jumper's of no interest? Well, it will be. Watch this. You see that stick of TNT looking thing over here? I'm gonna walk right up to this guy.
Bomb! Jump for it!
See? I approached him and that shows the time moves. Now here's a bomb. That bomb is armed. Well, let's not get close to it. Unless I do. You're supposed to run by it, but if you don't... Bad end. Don't do that. Kind of amazing. So let's do this again, but be quick. I don't think there's a way to stop that bomb. It's just that... Okay, right-clicking skips. I don't think there's a way to stop that bomb. It's just be aware that time mechanics work in this way in this game, and this is what happens if you allow things to go the way they do. I'm just gonna go in now.
Bomb! Jump for it!
Quickly go past the bomb, okay? Now... Can I go in here? Yeah, elevator, up. Okay, moving on. Cross this. This guy might wake up if I get close enough to him. Hey look, there's a polish can. Not Polish, polish. I'll take it. Whee! And now we have... Yeah, I now have the polish can. Here's a shipping container. The box is closed. I don't know if taking works. I can't take that. I can't take that. Alright, so I have a crowbar. I don't know, where's the use function? Use. Use crowbar on the shipping container. It's open. Let's take the ancient shield. I now have the shield. This ancient shield was to be part of the museum display. This can has a little polish left in it, a sturdy tool, a dry rag. So far so good, right? Let's walk.
A wartime museum.
Wow. Look at all this stuff. Hologram?
Wow. What a nice antique.
The hand.
Wow.
Sword. No interest. General bars. A set of general bars, probably guarded by some kind of security system. The bomb.
Not much call police anymore.
Look at the gun.
Not much call police anymore.
Damn. Alright, so check this out. Use the polish on the rag. So now I have a rag with polish. The rag is soaked with polish. Now, use the rag on the shield.
Now that's a polished shield. Bright as a mirror now.
Alright, real quick, let's save. They said the thing was probably guarded, right? I'm taking those general bars.
Don't. I detect a laser defense mechanism. If you try again, it will fire. We'll have to find a way to deflect the beam.
Oh. I'm gonna do it. Got me. That's some security system. It just kills you. Anyway, let's not deal with that. Let's use the shield on the general bars.
I think you're on the right track, boss.
That's awesome. I now have the general bars. These look like the bars of a general. I don't know what I expected. So now I want to leave. Unfortunately, that means taking the long walk out of here. So let's do it. I don't know if I have a fast way of doing this. Yeah, you noticed that. Oh, they just let me out. But you noticed when I got close to the guard, you heard him snoring suddenly. Alright, we're back. Let us navigate again. Urbs, we're going to the fort. There's an armor. I'm gonna take it. I don't know why I'm taking this long walk around, but it's fine. Cool. A complete trooper's outfit. Well, I don't know about complete. General bars, trooper. The general bars are now added to my uniform.
Good, Sugar Pop.
A complete trooper's outfit with general's bars. Now we're talking. So, from here... Oh, wait a minute, almost forgot. Use the general's outfit on me. Yeah! Oh, I'm looking real good now. Let's go this way. Walk to the scanner. Okay, look at that. Bye. Oh wow, these guys are firing on a prisoner. I think I actually do have the option to save either the firing squad, I mean, save, but you know, take out the firing squad or take out the prisoner. what I'm going to do is use the shields on the firing squad. That's insane. This manipulated time is ridiculous. Actually insane. Talk to prisoner.
Where did you come from? What's going on?
Remember, we stopped time. As far as this guy's concerned, I literally blinked in from nowhere and the firing squad is just gone. What the hell happened? Let's greet him.
You're being rescued. If things had not shut down when they did, you'd be quite dead now. I'm carrying bottled time, so we have some limited mobility.
Rescued? Sure I am. Now that you know we're here, the others will set their charges. My friends won't be taken without causing havoc. Wait. Just who are you?
We're gonna reason with them.
I'm Rene Corda. From what I see here, I'd guess that Urbs was thrown into stasis just as the guards fired. You're lucky I came along.
Stasis? Just as I was going to be shot. This is a trick. You're one of Dieter's men, and this is a hoax to get me to talk. Forget it.
Well, truth.
I'm going to take a risk and be honest with you. I'm here as a representative of the Terran regional government. I've been hired to find out who is shutting down private universes and to stop whoever it is. Additionally, I've been told to locate the world keys and reactivate any worlds that may have been in stasis.
All right. Since you've been straight with me, I'll be straight with you. I was sent here by my employer on Arens. There have been rumors that someone from Urbs is plotting to put Arens into stasis. I haven't found any evidence of this, but maybe someone is after both Arens and Urbs. If you get to Arens and find it in stasis, hunt out Erebu the merchant. For a price, he'll supply you with information and supplies.
I'll remember that. Before I leave, I'll give you a supply of bottled time. Do you want to come with me?
No, our tasks are different. Go on with your mission. I'll make my own way to safety. Good luck.
Okay, that really is a free pass out of here, because that guy can move around and stops time now. Let us then grab this. There's an envelope. I now have the folder. It says the prisoner's name is Tycho Higgins from Arens. Dwister's right-hand man suspected of plotting to put Urbs into stasis. Interesting. Let's go down. Let's go down. Okay. Fort Interior. There we go, I can see a little bit better now. Look at the touchpad. I don't know what to do with that control panel. Maybe I could think of something. Otherwise, the PDA may be able to interface with it. Alright, so we're finally going to actually do that. I don't want to look at. Use. Is this the... I mean, that just clicks. Where's the PDA thing? No. This is the PDA. Use PDA on the touchpad.
If you give me a moment, I can open the elevator for you.
Piece of cake? Are you kidding me? Walk to the elevator.
Get away from the blue button. If you push it, you'll shut down the reactor. Our orders are to...
We must shut the reactor down. If you push the red button, the explosion when the reactor overloads will kill everyone on the planet.
The invaders are here on Urbs. We must destroy everything rather than risk defilement. My orders come from Dieter himself.
Obeying orders blindly is stupid. We should verify Dieter's command.
Nonsense. The order is given. The longer we delay, the more we risk defilement by the invaders. General, sir, order the lieutenant not to press that blue button. If he does, the reactor will be shut down.
Sir, surely Lord Dieter does not wish this world to be destroyed. We have great armies. They will repel the invaders. Order the captain away from the red button before he can destroy everything.
This is heavy. I'll go for the destroy world option.
Captain, press the red button. I may be a superior officer, but my orders cannot contradict those of Lord Dieter himself.
Brutal. That's actually insane. And now we have my nightmare. Hopefully I'm doing this right. There we go. That took me a long time, but I got it.
You'll have to come with us, sir. Orders from the Council of the Wise.
Interesting. I guess I'll talk to them.
You are free to act or speak as you wish. We know your thoughts and shall pass our judgment in time. I advise you to prepare for death.
Wow.
Your world, your entire universe was in stasis. If I had not found the world key, you would still be trapped.
Nonsense. Only a handful of specialists possess such knowledge. You are a spy. The only question is what universe has sent you.
I come from Universe Prime. I'm a qualified expert in the creation of pocket universes. If you know my thoughts, you know this to be true. I came to investigate.
Thoughts, like words, can shield the truth. You are a spy, like he who set the bomb in the junction.
Okay. We are going to bluff.
Gentle beings, you have every reason to keep me alive.
Why did we need a trespasser and a spy?
No, I am not a spy. I am a trained creator of pocket universes. Not only can I find who has invaded your universe, I can help make your universe proof against future invasions.
Interesting. Perhaps we should review your qualifications.
At this point, we'll go with respect.
Honored sentience. I specialize in creating pocket universes. I was sent to restart your universe. I humbly beg leave of you to continue on my mission to locate the creature who has done this to you.
You are a most honorable professional. We release you to continue searching for the solution to this mystery.
Okay, I'm out. I'm out. So, we'll go left if I'm allowed to do that. There we go. Down. And this is pretty much it. Now we just leave. I've saved this pocket universe. There we go. Pretty good, huh? I don't know that I have a HUD right now. I'm not sure they let me get away with that. I'll try going to the right one more time just to see. Yeah, I don't know if I get my menu options from here. I can check my journal. Someone's shutting down pocket universes, but wait. I restarted the universe, barely escaped the death sentence. Two things are clear. The Council has no definite idea of who threw the universe into stasis, but they are wary of spies from Orans. The paranoia does them little good. If this is a case of rivalries between owners of pocket universes, I have not yet seen the evidence. Only further exploration and following up more leads will shed light on the mysterious person or persons shutting down these pocket universes. Alright, well, back to it. I forgot how to go back to it. I still don't know what the CD thing is for. Inventory, I still have my Urbs inventory, which is kind of awesome, but not my problem right now. Can I just go back? That's the ship and everything. How do I leave? There we go. All the way to the left. Tell you what, I'll set you up for the next universe. That's how I'm going to wrap things up. We'll go to... Where was it? Yeah, we'll go to Oran's. By the way, in case you were curious about the statue in the garden, the idea is that that's where I would use my resonator to maybe get a better idea of where the world's key is. So I skipped that puzzle. There were a couple of ways of properly solving that puzzle, though. I could have gone to the fort and fired on the statue, or I could have grabbed a flag from the enemy, put it up on that statue in the garden, and had the animated statue attack that thing, which would get him to move from his spot, which is pretty clever. But in any case, we'll set up for Oran's. Magnetic North, Canyon, Plateau, Caverns. I'll go to Magnetic North, please. Okay, we're here. Let us save the game. There we are. Most exciting, but for now it is time to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We established the premise, something is going wrong with entire pocket universes, and we need to solve that problem. And there are 2 we have access to now, but there are apparently going to be 5 more, or at least we've heard of 5 more, but there's a conspiracy afoot. Well, we fixed one universe, but 1 to go? Probably more. Until next time, everyone.